We all know the feeling of excitement when we find a new dropshipping product that we think we can sell. However, not every dropshipping product is a winner. In fact, there are some dropshipping products that you should never sell. In this video, we will share with you 11 dropshipping products that you should never sell. These products are generally considered to be high risk, low quality, or difficult to ship. By avoiding them, you'll increase your chances of success and avoid some of the common pitfalls that new dropshippers face. Before we begin, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to get notified of our new videos. Number 1. Items that cost over $100. There are several reasons why selling expensive items doesn't make a whole lot of sense for dropshipping companies. For one, your customer base is looking for a bargain. They've come to your website because they think they'll find a good deal there. Because the customer is coming in with that expectation, it's unlikely they're willing to spend any amount in the triple digits on a single item. Another reason is that it's hard to justify the markup on items worth more than $100. If the wholesaler's price is already high, there's less of a chance you'll be able to get away with charging the customer much more. Lastly, items with a hefty price tag, such as specialty or luxury products, are already offered elsewhere in abundance. For instance, if someone wanted to purchase a musical instrument such as a bass guitar, which is a high-cost item, even at a discounted price, they would likely go to a specialty store rather than purchase from your business. Number 2. Large items. As the owner of a dropshipping business, you may be tempted to sell large items like furniture with the expectation that they will yield you high profit margins. However, there are a few reasons why this may not be the best idea. For one, the shipping cost for large items often surpasses what the item itself is worth, making this a poor choice for the dropshipping retailer. Additionally, furniture is typically a no-go for e-packet shipping, a shipping method that is offered by third-party providers operating in China and Hong Kong, which is why you should avoid it altogether as a dropshipping model. Not to mention, there is typically a higher risk of large items being damaged in transit than smaller items. All of these factors together make selling furniture a less than ideal option for dropshippers. Number 3. Clothing and shoes. One of the biggest problems with buying clothes online is that you can't try them on before you buy. This can lead to disappointment, bad reviews, and returns. If you're selling clothes online, you need to be aware of the potential for returns. It's also easy to misrepresent an article of clothing. For example, if you're an American e-commerce store but your dropshipping supplier is a Chinese clothing manufacturer, the clothing is likely to be sized incorrectly for an American audience. This can lead to confusion and frustration among customers, and ultimately, returns. If you're selling clothes online, it's best to avoid any sized items. The potential hassle just isn't worth it. Number 4. Supplements, diet pills, and health products. If you're thinking of advertising health supplements, diet pills, or other similar products on Facebook, think again. These products are subject to strict advertising restrictions on the world's largest social media platform. According to Facebook's advertising policy, supplements cannot be advertised at all. This includes images showing before and after results, which are also not allowed. Additionally, product images cannot be used in a way that implies achieving health goals, such as muscle gain or weight loss, will occur as a result of using the product. The reason for these restrictions is simple: Facebook is a major driver of revenue for many businesses, and they want to avoid any legal or safety issues that could arise from promoting these types of products. So if you're thinking of dropshipping health supplements, diet pills, or other similar products, you may want to rethink your strategy. Without Facebook advertising, it may be harder to move your products. Number 5. Fragile items. When shipping internationally, it is important to take care when packing fragile items. Glass, porcelain, and other breakable materials can easily be damaged in transit, so it is best to only ship items that are made from durable, non-breakable materials. If you absolutely must ship a fragile item, be sure to consult with your dropshipping supplier about their packaging methods. Ask them how they typically package that particular type of item, and read reviews from other customers to see if there have been any problems with damage in transit. By taking these precautions, you can help ensure that your fragile items arrive at their destination safely and in one piece. Number 6. Cosmetics. When it comes to cosmetics, it's important to be aware of the potential risks involved with selling counterfeit or untested products. Counterfeiting makeup has become a very lucrative business, but the products often contain unregulated and unsafe ingredients that can cause skin irritation, damage, and serious allergic reactions. Cheap makeup brands from foreign countries are often not regulated or held to the same standards as higher quality brands, and they may contain highly toxic ingredients. If you're selling cosmetics, it's important to only sell products from reputable brands that have been tested and approved by the FDA. Number 7. Common household items. When it comes to selling items online, it is important to find a niche market. This can be difficult to do if you are selling common, everyday items that consumers can find at any corner store. The reason for this is because if you are selling a generic item, the customer will not have any incentive to buy from you over any other store. This is especially true if the customer can find the item locally and does not have to wait for it to be shipped. However, if you are selling something unique, such as a trendy type of teeth whitening toothpaste with exotic ingredients, customers may be willing to wait for your specialty toothpaste. This is because they cannot find this type of product at a local store, and they would have to wait several days to weeks for the item to arrive if they were to purchase it from another online retailer. Therefore, it is important to find a niche market when selling items online in order to compete with other retailers. Number 8. Weapons. There are a number of weapons that may be legal to sell in one area, but illegal to sell in another. This can make it difficult for online retailers to keep up with the laws in each country they ship to. It is best to avoid selling weapons altogether to avoid any legal issues. There are a number of reasons why weapons may be illegal to sell in certain countries. For instance, some countries have very strict laws about what types of weapons can be sold. Others may have laws that prohibit the sale of weapons across national borders. In some cases, online retailers may unwittingly sell weapons that are illegal in a particular country. This can lead to legal problems for the retailer, as well as for the customer who purchased the weapon. In other cases, a shipment of weapons may be stopped by customs officials in the country it is being shipped to. Overall, it is best to avoid selling weapons online. There are too many legal risks involved, and it is not worth the trouble. Number 9. Counterfeit items. When it comes to counterfeits, it's best to steer clear. Not only is it illegal to produce, sell, or transport counterfeit goods, but doing so can also seriously damage your business's reputation. If you're ever unsure whether or not an item is a fake, it's always best to err on the side of caution. After all, it's not worth getting in trouble with the law or jeopardizing your business's good name. So, how can you tell if an item is a counterfeit? Here are a few things to look out for. Supplier prices that seem too good to be true. Replicas of branded items. Items that seem to be of poor quality. If you come across any of these red flags, it's best to avoid the item altogether. By taking these precautions, you can help protect your business from the legal and reputational consequences of selling counterfeit goods. Number 10. Safety equipment. Selling safety equipment is a risky business. If a customer buys a motorcycle helmet from your website and gets into an accident while wearing it, you could be facing a major lawsuit if the helmet doesn't perform as promised. You're trusting the supplier's quality control, but you can't check the quality of the items yourself. It's best to steer clear of selling equipment that is meant to protect consumers from serious injury. This also extends to equipment for electronic devices, such as phone cases, screen protectors, or other hardware that is supposed to protect electronics. While you're less likely to get sued over a broken phone screen, your customers will not be happy. Number 11. Copyrighted items. When it comes to e-commerce, one of the worst financial mistakes you can make is selling copyrighted items. Just like with counterfeit products, selling items that violate copyright laws is illegal. And if you're caught, you could face legal charges and have your store shut down entirely. It may be tempting to sell copyrighted items because there's an existing fanbase you can target. But it's not worth the risk. Companies like Disney are well known for going after any instance of copyright infringement. So if a small dropship company is found to be violating Disney's copyright, it stands almost no chance of recovering from a lawsuit. If you're thinking about selling copyrighted items on your e-commerce platform, think again. It's not worth the risk. That's all for today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to hear more videos from our channel, subscribe and make sure to turn on the bell icon.